welcome back to the Sexy Cigar Lounge. I am your host at J Dub the King, aka JJ, and I got my brothers in the house tonight, man. What's up, Brent?
What's up, JJ? It's your boy Stank_Brent on all social media platforms. The People's Champ. Let's get it.
Man, I got my
Hey,
little
this
brother Toxic in the house. What's up, Toxic?
What's happening, man? Keep applying pressure, man, because I keep applying on the voice of and yeah, I'm rocking with me, man. Follow me everywhere, man. Keep applying pressure on Instagram too, man. You know how we do. We gonna have
hey,
fun tonight, though.
Hey, man, hold on, Rod. Let me introduce you, bro.
oh my bad, bro.
Last but not least, man. Last but not least, I got my goddamn big brother on this bitch, man. We got Rocky Miller in the house. What's up, Rock?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I'm glad to be here, man. And this is a lot of masculine energy we got in here. And ladies, if y'all ovulating, back up from the screen, cause you may end up with an issue in 9 months, and we all gonna blame it on Brent. So back up from the screen. You know what I mean? Cause this is a lot of masculinity. And I'm your man,
Hey,
Rocky.
I got 99 problems, but I ain't gonna be one of them.
Hey, man. And hey, like I say, and I always root for the underdog. So you guys out there that are the underdog, man, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and I can give you some tips on how to overcome your insecurities, and if that don't work, I'll refer you to Brent, our hood counselor.
Hey, Toxic, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you right quick because your background is super loud. But
Yeah, the daycare is motherfucking wide open over there.
hey, man, so man, we got a live show tonight, bro. You know, my girls, man, they ain't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't want to come on tonight. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all feel the need to come on, hey, man, we here, man. Shout out to the Sexy Cigar Lounge on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Clubhouse in the room. Shout out to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Follow, like, subscribe, comment. We about to get to it, man. We're finna talk about these Pookie and RayRays, man. You know what I'm saying? Surviving Pookie and RayRay, man. Brent, hey, what's a Pookie and RayRay, Brent?
Pookie and RayRay. If I had to put it in my own words, it's a, a, a gentleman that's between the ages 18 and 35. I think after 35, you become something else that has wants no romantic connection with a woman, only wants to extort her for her financial resources and her sexual attention, companionship, and he doesn't give anything. He doesn't put anything into the relationship. He only takes. He's an opportunist at his finest, and he often finds himself in child support court. If you're able to get Pookie or RayRay a child support court, then you're doing something right. But usually, this guy, he goes under the radar, and he floats along society freely of any responsibility or any type of guidance.
Hey, man, that's a long version. Hey, Rocky,
Hey,
we
Brent,
can't hear you, Rock.
can you?
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad, bro. Can you also say that Pookie and RayRay's existence is facilitated by women?
Right.
Oh,
Either a woman or their mom. That's the one who facilitates the Pookie
Like
and
I
RayRay.
say, men don't. So this is what my point is: men don't create Pookies and RayRays. Women create Pookies and RayRays. Is it fair to say that?
Whoa.
Hey.
I,
Hey,
I
man.
mean, I'm just keeping it 100. Like Pookie and RayRay would be under the bridge, in a cardboard box if it weren't for women. You know what I mean? Because certainly I'm not taken care of. I have 2 sons, and if they happen to fall in that category, I'm not facilitating their lifestyle. They got to take their ass to work. They got to do what they got to do. They got to do what they got to do. Period,
man.
point blank. I'm not creating one.
What you think about this, Toss?
Is my go yet?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't think Pookie's and RayRay new shit. I just started hearing this term 2-3 years ago. So from what I took out the term, Pookie and RayRay's aren't. I'm with Rock. They're not born like that. They're created. You create, motherfucker. Fuck wrong with you. I was created out of a need to fill a void. Preaching tonight. I'm with the shits tonight. They was made to fill a void in their life. Who the fuck are we? Who the fuck are we to determine what a Pookie and RayRay's goal is in life? God put them on earth for a reason. Fill a void. What makes a Pookie and a RayRay? What? Like what? Because he has sex with you? Because he don't got a lot in life? In the cause?
Because he's not responsible. Because he doesn't add value. Because he is there to extract resources and physical gratification from women.
What does he provide to women? It ain't gonna be just a negative. What does he bring? He bring penis, genitalia.
You saying Toxic? He's like their muse. He's like their muse, Toxic.
He's a muse. But guess what? These women not the fuck he here for. I know you ain't got shit to offer me.
But Toxic, let's be clear. Let's be clear about this. If you talk to women who have experienced a Pookie and a RayRay, they didn't volunteer for a Pookie and a RayRay. That's not what they wanted. They wanted something else.
So why you fuck with him? He ain't had shit when you met him. And 6 months in, he ain't had shit. That was a conscious decision, man. The time for pity is over with. I'm with all the shit tonight. The decision of the dude you start to fuck, man. Now, why are you giving all this leeway, bro? Like he presented good. He presented like, I'm a good dude. I got a job. I'm a CEO. He got it from the corner store. You got him at the corner store, man.
You know what?
He was selling nickel bags a week when you met him. Kids from 8 different baby mamas. But he wasn't taking care of them when you met him.
But she was going. I know he got 4 kids that he sees sporadically, but he was gonna take care of her kid. That's what she thought. You know what I mean? So he was gonna be a real daddy
for the dream that was sold.
To the one she had.
So she fell for the dream that was sold.
Yeah, I mean,
being sold.
Is it falling for a dream or is it being taken advantage of? Which one is it, Tox?
I think he ain't selling no dream. I think he told her where he was at in life and that what he's willing to think. She fucked up somewhere in between and you deterred me. Women can blow up good, man, and RayRay can change. If y'all seen Rocky when he fought the Russian? You can change. Everybody can change. Anybody can change.
But Toxic, you making this so I think you talking about you really saying the same thing. When I said women create Pookies and RayRays, like you saying the same thing because you making it seem like a Pookie and RayRay is a codependent existence. Like there is no Pookie and RayRay without a woman somewhere close by.
One thing I want
Pookie and RayRay without her. Tell you the truth, Pookie and RayRay.
How so? How so?
Can we break down what's a Pookie and RayRay? What is that?
And that's what I was gonna say, Toxic. And that's what I was gonna say. I think men and women got 2 totally different interpretations of what a Pookie and RayRay is. I think as men, we see a Pookie or RayRay as somebody that's not productive to society, someone who avoids responsibility. I think women see, and I'm not speaking as a woman, so the women in the chat could confirm or deny this. I think women see a Pookie and RayRay as someone who does not fulfill their romantic expectations. You know, someone.
Is it all the other things? Or is it just
And maybe
romantic?
those other things, but I think
Because Pookie and
it's
RayRay
more
got
linked
dick.
toward
They got dick. They ain't got nothing else. They got dick.
who man, and that's what I'm saying, Toxic. I think women see a Pookie and RayRay as a guy who fulfills their romantic expectations temporarily, but is unable to fulfill any type of permanent expectation, any type of commitment. I think that's what basically women see Pookie and RayRay as someone who avoids commitment. In my
So why
Okay,
opinion,
let me
let me
I
just,
got a
you
Pookie
know.
and
I got a
RayRay? Don't let me
definition.
Pookie and
I got a
RayRay. I was there
definition
for
in
a
the
season. My
Urban
season over
Dictionary.
with.
I got a definition in the Urban Dictionary, and this is what it said:
Come on with
a
it.
generalized broad term that describes social nonconformity, usually ex-convicts, jobless, unfaithful, ghetto, drugs, incapable of social graces, committed to or gainful employment. You know, the absence of a father, baby daddy, or unwed mothers, the intimate, the inmate population, the drug dealers and the hustlers on the streets. Examples are examples of Pookies and RayRay. So that's a pretty broad definition, and then it encompasses probably even more men than we originally talked about. Because really what they talk about is also
what,
not only what he provides to a woman, but also his role in society. Like he says, his role in society is largely negative and unproductive.
let me let me jump in on this right quick, y'all. All right, so you know what I'm saying. Since my sound is very nice now, you know what I'm saying. I get to talk a little bit more, but this is my thing, man. I think that the Pookie and RayRay of 2 years ago is totally different than the Pookie and RayRay now. I think the Pookie and RayRay now is a clean cut dude, but his thought process is fucked up.
Oh,
We don't had a dude say he done pulled a lawyer, doctor, and some high profile people. You know what I'm saying? He said he done pull these people, right? But the thing about it is, you pulling these people, you having sex with them, but you ain't marrying them. You ain't in no, you know what I'm saying, relationship with them. So
JJ,
now, but hold on 1 second. Let me just say this. Now I'm looking at what Rock say, and Rock is saying women make these dudes, right? So I think it's a little bit of truth there, because if a nigga that's basically saying he don't pull these type of women and he done had sex with them, then I'm looking at these women and trying to figure out why you go for a dude like that. Because because his looks, because his height, like what is it?
Pookie and
Because
RayRay fills the void.
because evidently because evidently this dude claims he get a lot of damn women, but his mentality is fucked up. And I promise you, if they, you know what I'm saying, took you know what I'm saying, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, to get to know this dude, they'll probably be turned off, because evidently his time with women is not long. You know what I'm saying? He move on to the next victim. So that's my take on it.
I think Pookie and RayRay, Pookie fills the void. He's needed. He's needed in the black society. Do they got white Pookies and RayRays?
How you feel
I
he's
get
needed though?
he's needed.
Why?
He feels a void.
And what's the void?
Loneliness. He feel a lonely void. He feel a
They still gonna be lonely, Tyson.
You know what, JJ? I call cap to the whole goddamn thing. You know what I mean? And like, look, I could say I could pull Kamala Harris, the vice president. You know, I could tell y'all I pulled her. But y'all could look at me and suggest that you don't demonstrate the capacity to pull a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I work around doctors. I don't talk to lawyers before. You know, and best believe when you say pull, that means that I was able to get access to this woman, and I determined the what the relationship was. I am the one who called the shots. You know what I mean? I think some of these women in these high profile positions, like lawyer, doctor, or whatever the case may be, you know, they're looking at this guy like, we're pulling you. You know, we're using you. You know, I just want, you know, you not breaking my heart if indeed they're dealing with him. You know what I mean? But I call cap, you know,
when I think about it, Brent, I kind of think I think be a made up term. I think the women, a woman gave this man secure. She could secure this man. I couldn't get him to commit, you know me, and hurt in my fucking heart. So I'm gonna label him and try to scar him.
JJ, that's what I said earlier. And the women in the chat were saying, "No, you wrong, you wrong." That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. A guy who is unable to fulfill the romantic expectation of the relationship.
No.
You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden he's a Pookie and RayRay.
I didn't want to stay there with you.
You didn't fulfill it then. You didn't fulfill it. They want you around,
but you wanted to.
They want the ring, and you didn't.
No.
If you don't fulfill it to their terms, then that's what I was saying. That's exactly what I said.
Okay. Okay. So with who ain't never get married to the one we a Pookie and RayRay.
I think that's how black women. I think that's how black women see it. Tootie could tell me if I'm wrong or not. Shout out to Tootie for just joining the show, but she could tell me if I'm wrong or not. But a guy who doesn't fulfill his commitment to the relationship is Pookie and RayRay.
Hold on. Let
Tootie
speak right quick.
Give me some back, like.
Give me some back.
No,
it ain't no back.
Give her the title, JJ. Give her the title of the whole thing.
Surviving Pookie and RayRay. Have you ever dealt with a Pookie or RayRay?
Who is Pookie and RayRay exactly?
What you think of Pookie and RayRay?
Rock, give her the definition of Pookie and RayRay.
Okay, so this is according to the Urban Dictionary, right? And according to the Urban Dictionary, a generalized broad term that describes social nonconformists, usually ex-convicts, jobless, unfaithful, ghetto dregs, incapable of social graces, commitment, or gainful employment. The absence of a father or baby daddy, unwed mothers, the inmate population, the drug dealers and hustlers on the streets are examples of Pookies and RayRays. That's what it says in the Urban Dictionary.
You know,
now,
and I think that's such an unfair definition.
Hold on 1 second, Brent. Go ahead, Tootie.
Okay, so if a Pookie and RayRay is jobless, what do he say?
Ghetto dregs.
Unfaithful, ghetto dregs.
Non-committal.
In a sense, he said they don't take care of their kids. I ain't dealt with a Pookie and RayRay, y'all.
So, I mean, did you know that this dude was not taking care of his kids? Did you know that?
I know. Okay. First of all, my child was their first child, so this was none. I didn't know any of this.
So here's the deal. I don't I don't think a woman has to justify the reason why she dealt with it, right?
No, hold on one second.
No, but in some
I'm
sense,
just asking
women
her.
choose to deal with Pookie and RayRay.
Yeah, that's why
You know,
I'm
like,
just asking her.
yeah, I get where he coming from.
Yeah,
Like, to me, like, some women, in some cases, RayRay and Pookie, they developing. They ain't became Pookie and RayRay yet, but they getting there. You know, like it just ain't known yet.
So Tootie, so what you're saying is I guess the potential, you trying to see the potential in this person, right?
I mean, I guess so. At that point, like
Okay.
now, when I see that, I run from it. I know Pookie and RayRay now, and I can look at her. I can tell them
You don't
Pookie
learn
and
your
RayRay
lesson.
film now, huh?
You don't learn your lesson.
Hell yeah.
I got you.
I don't Pookie and RayRay.
Okay, so what's the female version of Pookie? What's the female version? Because it ain't one way.
What's the female version?
It's the same thing.
Shaquisha
Bonquisha.
and who? Shaquisha and Tasha.
And Mercedes.
I would say
They got a version of the
I
women
think
side too.
it
Now.
would be
so.
the girls
So here's
that
the
y'all love every day. Y'all love their pictures on Instagram and whatever. They mamas take care of their kids.
Wake it up,
You know,
Tootie.
they brag about their money, although they don't have to spend their money because they mama and daddy take care of them for the most part.
But
Them the motherfucking female Pookies and RayRays that y'all love.
But
And they usually fine as hell.
Let's be perfectly honest about this, Tootie. A man is more accepting of a woman being a Bonquisha or Shanae because the role that what she's getting out of the relationship is something that he's got to provide every woman that he's with. So like as a man, yeah, I got to provide safety and provision.
Absolutely. Our requirements don't change, Rock.
That don't change for me. Whether I'm with Keisha or my wife, or I'm with Bonquisha and Shanae. I gotta
but you not Pookie
I gotta
and
provide
RayRay
the same
though.
thing.
I disagree.
But you not Pookie and RayRay though.
I disagree.
Because Pookie and RayRay ain't providing shit to her. But
Yeah. I disagree. I disagree. Rock. Let me ask you a question. You got a good girl, right?
Yes.
And this good girl, you ain't serious about it because you got 4 or 5 more good girls you fucking with. Then you got 2 or 3 ghetto chicks you fucking with. And you're and there's one good girl that you fucking with, you laying the pipe down to her. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she's in love with. That right there.
But I think
but she wants more. So
okay,
you're giving her that thought that you could be more than that. So
and that's to my point, JJ. So this is what I'm saying. A woman, even in the midst of having a Pookie and RayRay in her life, her hopes is that she moves to a space in his life or the relationship evolves to a point that he does provide, that he does create safety and security for. Like that's where the relationship goes, right? And if she doesn't ultimately get that, that's just, that's a symptom of dealing with a Pookie and RayRay. The plight of a man dealing with a Shaniqua or a Shanae is that he's providing that safety and security, and Shaniqua and Shanae is just taking advantage of that and looking at him as some type of sucker or simp. You understand what I'm saying? Like my role as a man don't change, but with a Pookie and RayRay, a lot of times the woman is the provider. The woman provides security, and no woman is gonna be happy with that relationship dynamic long term.
Shit me. I seen.
That's bullshit.
I doubt that, Rob.
Like I've seen beautiful women, established women provide for Pookie and RayRay all the time.
And they
Quit
happy
playing.
with
They
that.
get up
They
and
happy with
How
that
did they look,
dynamic.
Tootie? How did they look?
They get up, they take their ass to work, they take care of him, and goddamn it, he is at home wiggling his motherfucking toes.
And every man they're in a relationship with, they want that same dynamic.
But Tootie.
But no, what I'm saying is, I feel like it's a complex. Some women want that. They want a man to depend on them. They want to be that his mama. They okay with providing for him.
Oh, wake that up, too. Wake that
But Tootie, I think there's a difference between a woman who has the option between being the lawyer or Jamal the convict who just got out of prison, and the one woman who maybe be in a profession that she's able, she's successful in a profession, and her only choice, depending on how she aesthetically look, is Jamal who's just getting out of prison. You know what I mean? Being the lawyer ain't checking for her.
Hell no.
Yeah.
That is not true.
You saying these
No,
women are
I'm telling
beautiful.
you,
These women have options in their
It be beautiful women.
Right.
Mimi made a good point. Mimi made a good point right here, y'all.
I wish y'all could point one out.
A lot of them.
Hey, Pookie and RayRay don't have a fucking image.
She said it's a mentality. It's a mentality. Who is for the streets.
And check this out. We know a dude that claims
I agree.
He can get any woman he wants to. He can get any fucking woman he wants to. But he only sees women as a fuck object, as a sex object. He don't see them as nothing else.
But
I don't think they're Pookie and RayRay though.
How you figure? Hold on, Tootie. How you figure?
Pookie and RayRay, just because I don't want to commit and lock in to you, that don't mean you can't throw in a Pookie and RayRay box. I don't.
Hold on, and see, and this is what me and Tyson do all the time. Tyson, so you telling me a man getting with a woman that's a good woman, and he's only having sex with her, and he's leaving her, is not a Pookie and RayRay knowing that
Fuck no.
This woman wants more than that.
I don't care what you want. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man?
What do you mean?
I gotta want it too. You can that don't reel me in.
But I'm saying, Tyson, listen to what you're saying. Niggas will say anything to get in the draws, Tyson.
You don't really got to say too much, bro. It ain't that hard, bro.
Listen what I'm saying. I'm not saying the hard, the obstacles. What I'm saying is these men know that they want that these women want more than just a nigga, you know what I'm saying, to slide over there and beat them up. Especially if they go on dates with them.
I think Pookie ever use words like, let's just vibe. Let's just see where it goes. I'm open to wherever this road takes us. I left an umbrella.
That's not Pookie or RayRay toxic.
I don't know what Toss's talking about. Toss's tripping.
I mean, what I'm saying to me, a Pookie and RayRay is giving a promise. It's giving a promise, not a potential outcome. He's giving a promise.
No,
if he's saying let's vibe, that means let's vibe.
That's
right. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. How is that how is that some type of promise? There's no
made now.
Pookie.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I toxic. You're the guy that's okay. The guy who does that is okay. No. He's not leading women on. He said, let's catch a vibe.
No.
Let's catch a vibe. Let's see where it goes. That's he's not promising nothing. It's the guy who's saying that, I could see me and you, let's do this. You know what I mean? And he's extracting resources from her.
But you said some shit that turned me off. Now I can't stay up together no more. What about that part? My
Hold
cousin
up.
still
Let's
together.
not get the dude who's
But you
straight
did
up.
abuse
All
her.
I'm saying, Toxic, is let's not get the dude who's straight up with women lumped in with the Pookie and RayRays, because I respect that
It's a
guy.
thin
The
line,
guy who's straight up
boy.
with women, then he got my respect, because he's saying, look, let's catch a vibe. Let's see where it goes. You know what I mean? He ain't made his determination that you're the one. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you could pick whatever you want to from that. But the guy who's leading women on, living with them, if you come and living with a woman, then you obviously, okay with some commitment to her. You know what I mean? If you're extracting resources from her, then I mean, it's like an unsaid agreement. You know, you're agreeing to be in some type of relationship with this woman, and you're doing that, and you're just extracting resources from her. You know what I mean? You know, so I say
Yeah, I can see it.
that guy is the Pookie or RayRay, the guy who's giving them the idea of a relationship, promising
And
them a
grow out of a
relationship, saying he's in
Pookie
a
and RayRay.
relationship with them, and is really only looking to extract their resources. But I don't even think that's what women consider a Pookie and RayRay. Like, I disagree with Mimi. She said six-figure men are Pookie and RayRays. No, they're not. You know what I mean? These guys provide the experience to women. Those women leave those situations with gaining something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trips to
When
Dubai.
you deal with a Pookie and RayRay, you leave with gaining nothing but that
You
hard
gain
penis
penis.
he's inserted inside of you. That's the only thing you gained in that relationship, was that penis.
That's a whole
Yeah.
lot though, Brent. That's a whole
What you
lot.
mean?
That is.
That's a whole lot of women, bro.
What's
That
that
is.
penis?
Yeah, baby. Some women don't.
You can't down.
Some women don't be want to give their body to just anybody. So if they giving their body to this guy for the thought process of he gonna be with them, you know what I'm saying? Then they gaining something.
Yeah.
I want Britt to respond.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I think any guy who gives a woman a promise of an expectation or makes her believe that they're in a relationship together, I think
I
that
promise
guy
though,
is
bro.
falling under the umbrella of a Pookie and RayRay, and
You can use that word promise though.
no ambition to come in on that promise, to fulfill that
Well.
promise.
Listen,
This is
single.
where
If you
can I
catch
step
him
here and say
single,
this? This goes back to what I was saying before at the very first part of the conversation. Pookie and RayRays are created by women, and any woman that will date a man and the only thing he has to provide is penis, right? That's the only thing he provide of any value to her. She's creating a Pookie and RayRay.
I agree.
She has a live-in male concubine, is
And
what
what's
she
that problem?
has.
What's the problem?
Because Pookie and RayRays can be created by mamas.
Oh,
Fuck you
I
mean?
said women.
Uh-oh.
Wake that shit up, Tootie.
But you
Ooh, you
talking
just-
about when you said women, you made examples going
you
towards
walk right into it, though. You walk right
Tootie,
put
wake
it
that
into
shit
it.
up.
you put it towards women they're in a relationship with.
No,
Sometimes
I didn't. No, I didn't.
yes, you did.
Man, Rock,
What
you
was
did
your
though, Rock.
example?
No. I said Pookie and RayRays are created by women.
No, you said women take care of women take care of
Hold
men
on, Rock,
and give them dick. That's a relationship.
No.
We're not talking about his mama.
But Rock, let me ask you something, Rock. You don't think Pookie and RayRays are created by their daddies?
No.
Because their daddy wasn't there to show them how to treat a woman.
So
And they used to seeing their daddies jump from woman to woman, and they think that that's how a man is supposed to be.
So I don't think so, because I think that I could follow the model of my daddy, right? But if there's Diddy, if I could follow the model of my Diddy, but if there's not a woman that's willing to provide me food, shelter, clothing, then either I'm gonna end up in a cardboard box on 63rd and Halston, or I'm gonna go out and get a job and support myself.
But you
You're right.
know, to Rock's earlier point, Pookie and RayRay ain't able to live out their prophecy until they start dealing with other women. You know, nobody's batting an eye if mama take care of them till they 45, if they stand with their mama till 45. But it's until they start dealing with other women, till they start, start putting it into practice, being a Pookie and a RayRay.
So JJ, you were raised by a strong black man. Shout out to Mr. James, because you often tell us stories about him and how he influenced your life, or whatever. And you made several references to when you were performing less than what you weren't performing up to the standards as a man. He had conversations with you to get you straightened out. And this as a very young man, like we talking about a teenage young man. You know what I mean? How he said, this is how it's gonna be, son. This, that, and the other. At the end of the day, that's what daddies do. Like that's what daddies do. Like daddies may help their children, but at the end of the day, daddies don't promote and allow sorriness.
I disagree.
I don't know. I don't know no daddy that allow their son to just be sorry without any type of.
Hey Rock, I got some relatives that used to get high with their daddies when they in junior high school and high school, bro.
Was they daddy what you would consider independent men who took care of families and provided for families?
No, but their daddy was in their life.
But JJ,
it don't matter. Listen what I'm saying.
Your daddy can get high with you, but if you don't go out and find a woman who can support you, Pookie and RayRay is in that cardboard box.
But you know what I'm saying, man. Like we can't say that. I mean, some women handicap these guys out here, especially when they have no drive, no ambition, and they house them, they feed them, and they sex them. Now that's their fault. That's their fault. But the ones that got the game, you got some dudes that got some cold ass game out here, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
for real.
They got some
like
cold game out
I
here,
believe
bro.
y'all have talked about a gentleman who there's a Netflix show about him. There's a Netflix show about him.
They would show him the pants off your mama, bro.
Yeah, Rock. I don't think it's about the father.
You talking about the Tinder swindler?
No. They won't show him the pants off my mama because my mama gonna make him drop out.
But Rock, I don't think
I'm not
it's
saying
the
your
father.
mama. I'm saying mama.
I don't think it's the father dynamic. I will say the lack of. I think what happens a lot of times, how mama creates a Pookie and a RayRay. Mama treats that son like her husband. You know what I mean? And she but it's a different dynamic from a man, woman, and romantic relationship. Like she knows she has to provide for her son. She knows she has to take care of her son, but her son fulfills the emotional relationship that she's supposed to have with a man. You know what I mean? And he lives out his life with that. Now, when he goes out there in the world, this man still have sexual desires. You know what I mean? He still want to get his wee wet. You know what I mean? But his mama can't do that for him. But his mama completes everything else for him. That emotional connection, that person he could confide in, that person that's, there to talk to him all the time. So it's like he goes into the world looking for a woman only for what she can sexually bring to him. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna put it on the people mamas. I ain't gonna put it on the people mamas. These grown bro. I ain't gonna put it on their mom. Oh, I got a question.
So Toxic, you're saying that Toxic, there's not a lot of single women that's treating their son like their husband, their boyfriend. That's putting that emotional baggage on him every day. Or is that what you're saying?
I ain't gonna say it's a lot. I can't say a lot. That's a strong number. That's a hard number.
I ain't saying it's a lot. LeBron James was raised by a single parent. You know what I mean? But and so was Barack Obama. All I'm saying is
And
that
so was
the
Rocky Miller.
dynamic that produced a lot of these Pookies and RayRays, that's kind of like the situation it came from. Mama put all the emotional baggage on him, you know what I mean, while he was growing up. But he didn't have to take care of Mama. He didn't have to take care of Mama. He watched Mama go to work every day, take care of him, you know. So now when he goes out there looking for a romantic relationship, he's only really looking for something sexual because he's already married. He's married to his mama. You know what I mean?
But Mama,
hold on, Rock. Hold on
Go
one
ahead.
second, Rock. Brent, we got a question asking how is she treating her son like a boyfriend or a husband?
She treats her son like a boyfriend and husband. You know, one thing I used to see when coaching football, and JJ, you and Rock probably seen this too. You know, the son get hit, you know, she run out there and grab him. You know, she said, you know, she defends her son. She takes him away from anything that presents any type of masculinity toward him. You know, as he's growing up, as he starts becoming an adult, she starts to, you know, she starts to have real intimate conversations with him, not so much sexual, because we heard the talks about, you know, Jim Jones' mama teaching him how to kiss and stuff like that, you know. But she starts having real intimate conversations with him that she's really supposed to be having with her husband or boyfriend. You know what I mean? And she's really, and check out this, Rock. She's not only having intimate conversations with him. It's like it's like they're enabling each other. The son is enabling the mother go out there and find a man. You know what I mean? Because he's the one that she brings all her emotional baggage to, and she's enabling him to go out there and have a healthy relationship with a woman because she fulfills all his emotional needs. You know what I mean? So that, to me, that's how the relationship is built. Come on, like, y'all done seen this.
Brent, I think
Brent.
I've seen this very I've seen
Brent
this
said
dynamic.
we know what's going on.
Hey, I've seen this shape up, Brent, very early in the relationship between a mother and a son. Shape up very early by simple saying things very early, like telling a 9-year-old boy, "You the man of the house." You understand what I'm saying? So if you telling your son, your 9-year-old son, he the man of the house, then what
If
does
somebody
that mean
says
when
something about your mama, you better go knock their ass out. You know what I mean? You better defend your mama by all costs. That's what your husband's supposed to do.
I don't see a problem with that. Ain't no husband around. What's the problem?
But a 9-year-old boy is not the man of the house.
Her son doesn't protect her. Her husband protects her toxic. Her husband protects
the moment
her.
I start taking out the garbage and washing cars and picking weeds and doing other shit, bro.
I'm not saying a boy not supposed to defend his mother's honor, but that's totally his father's responsibility.
He not there.
It's his father's
I'm there.
responsibility.
He not there.
We got a lady in the conversation, right? Let's talk about this. I want to ask Tootie this. Have you ever told your son, Tootie, that he's the man of the house?
No, I tell him that this is his house, but I don't tell him he's the man of the house.
And why don't you?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't thought to ever tell him that. Like I can't say that I have a reason about that. It just ain't nothing that I ain't never heard that, you know, like it ain't nothing I thought to say to my son.
Let me try to protect Tootie on this one. I think single mothers tell their sons this so they could give their sons a little bit more strength.
I believe
as being young independent men. And I think that's just a character builder. I don't think that they really feel like they the man of the house. Now, if a man comes in the house and he does what he's supposed to do, and this woman tells this man, no, My son is the man of the house, not you. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Hey, you see what Mimi just said?
Even if what's that?
In the
Muslim religion,
they teach men, you know, the boy or the oldest son, whoever is left in the house lasted, they are the man of the house. That is how.
Yeah.
Well, I think Mimi is leaving out is if the father has died or
these
passed.
people I'm talking about ain't Muslim. These people ain't Muslim.
It's a difference when it's coming from a Muslim, you know, from a religious mindset. I can't say that, like, but no, I just ain't never told my son that shit. It just, I don't know. I don't use those type of words.
But I also
do tell you, you know, like, this is your house. You need to clean up after yourself. This your house.
That's understandable. But what I'm saying is this, Tootie, is what I'm saying is to be the man of the house is something that you earn. You don't just become the man of the house because some woman tell you the man of the house. You the man of the house because you take care of the house and everything in it.
Necessarily. Not necessarily.
I mean,
you the man of the house.
I mean, you can
disagree with me. Garbage out. I mean, you got them.
That's not the man of the house.
Go wash your car.
Yeah, the butler can take the garbage out.
Yeah.
So
my daughter can be in here.
A butler can come in here and cook the food, take out the trash, run my wife bath.
The man of the house is when the intruder comes in, he's the first one up. When the intruder comes in, he's the first one up.
Man, I'm not. Fuck wrong.
I got a question, Rock.
Yeah,
I'm scared as fuck.
I got a question. I got a question right here. You got a single mother, right?
Yeah.
And she has 3 sons.
Mm-hmm.
And she got an older son.
Yeah.
And he looks after his little brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's fixing them, you know, their food. She's at work. She's fixing their food. He's fixing their food. He's making sure that they do their homework. He's making sure that they take their baths and get ready for school tomorrow.
That's the man of the house.
He's the man of the house.
So you pointed something out very, very intricate in my discussion, and you actually making my point for me. He in turn becomes the man of the house, not because she anointed him the man of the house, but because of the role that he plays in the house.
Yeah.
Like by when you take and that guy, that oldest son who raises those younger children, that dude don't become Pookie and RayRay. He don't. He becomes a responsible, contributing man to society because he had to do it when he was 14, 15, 16, 17, and when he go off to college and when he or get a trade or start driving.
That was me, Rock. I had to take care of all 4 of my brothers and sisters.
That becomes part of his personality to be responsible.
And
that's what Rock, Pookie and RayRay is not.
But Rock, this is what I'm saying. You got some Pookie and RayRays that were raised in a 2-parent household.
Absolutely.
And growed up and got the mentality that they can get any woman that they want to and become a sorry ass man and don't get no education, don't get no good job. He just sorry as fuck. But when he got his swag,
he finds women. He's not finding men to lay up on. He finds women to lay up on.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. Just because somebody learns responsibility in their household as a young kid, don't make them, you know, a responsible adult, bro.
I agree, JJ. And
how is that? That's not everybody, bro.
I'm not saying.
Bro,
what I'm saying
bro,
is this.
Listen, what I'm saying. The reason why I'm talking like this is because I got people that did that, and they still come out. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 baby mamas in and out of jail.
Well, where did they learn that behavior at, JJ?
The streets. The streets. Projects. Raised in the projects. That's where they learning from. Section 8 housing. In the projects. Being around a bunch of other niggas that want to buy shit. That's where they learn from, bro. I'm not saying everybody, but it's a lot of people. I'm not saying everybody, though. I'm not saying everybody. If you made it out, you become a, you know what I'm saying, a good man, bro. Kudos to you.
Man,
but
I
for the
just
sake
feel
of
like
this conversation, it ain't everybody, bro.
I think what Rock is saying is, because I was the oldest child of a family. I was often left with my siblings to take care of while either mom was working or just outside. You know what I mean? I was oftentimes left to take care of my siblings in the absence of supervision. You know what I mean? And so when I feel like because of that, when I went out into society, I was more likely to look out for for the person next to me, the person that's in my inner circle, the people that's around me. I just felt like I was more, from what I seen from other people from only childs, and damn people who came from good homes. They'll shit on you in a minute. You know what I mean? But I always had the instinct to look out for the people who were around me. You know what I mean? Look out for them. Try to help them. You know what I mean?
You got a good
I
ass
think
heart,
I gained
Brent.
that. I just think I gained that from always having to be there for my brother and sisters.
being responsible.
Up. Yeah. I mean, and I wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean?
Hey, Brent, you got a good ass heart, bro. But everybody don't have that strength, bro, like you got. Everybody don't have that strength because the shit could go either way. It could go, all right, my daddy wasn't there. I want to be better than what I had in my lifetime. So I want to be married with children and take care of my kids. But everybody don't go that route. But that's not a single mother's fault. Niggas grow up and be grown ass men, bro.
So
and they make choices.
At some point, and this is what I'm saying, JJ. I'm not saying that mothers exclusively create these situations. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying for Pookie and RayRay to live the Pookie and RayRay experience, right? There has to be a woman that is willing to take care and provide for him. Otherwise, you're not living the Pookie and RayRay experience.
Pookie and RayRay feeling the motherfucking void out here, man. He ain't leaving no motherfucking terror behind. So down houses and shit. Nah. I came in for a purpose.
I think Pookie and RayRay is Pookie and RayRay is completely unnecessary, toxic. He is a pariah to the community.
No, that's necessary.
And he don't deserve the right to experience the pleasure of being with a woman. In my opinion.
No shit like that. What the fuck you talking about? What you talking about?
But to toxic,
he gotta go. He got a job too. He got a fucking job, bro. On them 3-6 months, I was in depression. But listen, I was in depression. He fucked me. Pookie saved my life.
I've never heard a woman say Pookie and RayRay say they life.
He left and went on his own. But for 3-6 months, we were cool. He ain't take nothing. You know what I'm saying?
See, he
got him out to work a couple times.
A real Pookie and RayRay is gonna take something.
No, you gave it to him. He ain't took nothing. You gave it to him. Man, stop.
Well, then if you out here providing, then you're not a Pookie and RayRay.
Yeah, but he didn't gave
a
that.
Pookie and RayRay is a taker. He's a taker.
Yeah,
he takes things from women.
But to be honest, some women don't want to be alone, so they okay with Pookie and RayRay because it's somebody with. Like, so I get where Talk's coming from. Like, at the end of the day, she don't give a fuck if he using her or not. She don't care. It's just because he can hold her at night. She don't give a fuck. She just don't want to be herself. It's women like that. I don't get what y'all don't get about that.
Is she suffering from low self-esteem or something?
Hell no. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Ain't got shit to do with it. You missing the point. It's easier to be with Pookie and RayRay because he don't require shit of me. We just gonna lay up. He gonna be okay with whatever the fuck I'm okay with, and we gonna have fun. I don't give a fuck.
All right, so Tootie, that's facts. But let me ask you a question. They got their fun time to laugh forever.
I know it don't, and they. But what happens? It's like y'all. It's just. I'm just kind of like I can't believe that y'all just don't believe.
No, Tootie. I believe it, but this is what I'm asking. So what happens when all the fun ends and your heart is broken, and then a good guy come along, and you don't know how to accept that love, and now you running away. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that really
whoever said a good guy gonna ever come through.
Toxic, you being toxic as fuck right now. I ain't gonna care.
Man, a good guy might. Everyone thought
gonna be toxic, okay? But at the end of the day, it ain't really much nobody can do about that. Like the woman that accept Pookie and RayRay, that's her. That's what she accept. That's what she want in that time.
I don't see where these women at. Where are these women at, Tootie? They don't never come into the cigar lounge.
You probably got some of your family right now.
No, okay, so let me speak to that. I've had women in my family who have dealt with several Pookie and RayRay, right? All of them are unfulfilled with the experience they had with them. They got children, they got financial damage, they got emotional damage, they got baggage from dealing with these Pookies, right? None of them ever seem to come out of it better or the same when they from when they went into the relationship. And you're making it seem.
I think it is two types of Pookies and RayRays. It's some that ain't.
That wasn't what he was there on Earth for.
It's the Pookie and RayRay. It's the dope boy that's gonna get you and all your friends in the club. He gonna buy you TVs. He gonna furnish your house. He don't give a fuck. This play money. Y'all is fucking playing. Like y'all.
That's me.
Like I've seen it.
Cause what you keep talking about? That's you. What you mean by that?
At a point in time in life, I don't give a fuck. Brain. I'm not your boyfriend. We just
ain't always broke. Pookie and RayRay might be a drug dealer.
He take too many forms, bro. Hey man, Pookie,
like y'all crazy.
They take too many forms.
I'm talking about the carnage and destruction that Pookie and RayRay leaves behind. Yeah. And destruction that Pookie and RayRay leaves behind. It ends up being so okay.
Rock gonna do his best to make Pookie sound like the worst nigga in the world. Toxic.
Let me tell you something. You got a point, Don't do that, bro.
Pookie and RayRay be tricking
advantage of, bro.
What's wrong with y'all?
Oh, they take advantage of. You hurt them. Don't do that, bro. What's not the case, man? Y'all pissing me off, man.
Go ahead, Rock.
Real, man.
You know, like I say, I was just saying the carnage and the damage and the baggage.
The carnage.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rock,
let me say something.
The destruction, the
Rock
physical
probably had
destruction.
The experience. Rock sound like the man with an experience where some girl he was heavily attracted to walk past him holding hands with an undeserving Negro and looked at Rock and said, better luck next time, nigga. You know?
No, what I'm saying is the dysfunction and toxicity that a woman experiences with a Pookie or a RayRay often is passed on, and I've mentioned this several times, it's passed on to her children. It's passed on to future relationships, right? Like, you cannot act like an experience with Pookie and RayRay provides any benefit to her that will allow her to pour into somebody else and get a positive outcome. She often has to go to therapy or do the
Come
what
on,
they call it,
man.
do the
Come on,
shadow work
Rock. With the
or do the
bullshit, man.
shadow work
Come on, Rock.
to get over that relationship. We hear it all the time. We hear it all the time.
Pookie, RayRay, she need therapy.
Huh?
Come on, man. Real conversation, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro.
Tyson,
These
what you talking
women
about,
these women be coming.
No. Rock say surviving Pookie and RayRay, who stopped fucking Pookie and RayRay, they need therapy afterwards. Play self. Come on, man. The bullshit, man.
Hey,
Come on, bro.
Hey, Tyson, you don't think that
Question,
you
bro.
don't think that some women, Tyson, you don't think that some women and some men are super damaged by some no good ass people?
Man, I don't know what to tell
Tyson,
you.
no, Tyson, answer my question, sir.
Again,
You don't think that some women and some men are damaged by some dog ass disrespectful?
No.
Are you serious, bro?
Fuck serious. If you met this nigga, the nigga that told you I want to vibe right now, I stay with you for a little bit. I ain't got nowhere to stay. And you met me at the corner store. I don't got a fuck thing. I got fuck.
Okay, but that's the point you missing. No, that's bullshit. This the point you missing though. Regardless if you told that woman, yes, I don't want to really fuck with you. I want to just catch a vibe. That shit don't mean shit to no woman after time. You would told a woman that, but you spent all this time with her. You treating her like you her man. What the fuck is you saying?
And then, and guess what? The women that got so slick.
He is a Pookie.
Hey, look. Hey, JJ. They done got so slick. They talking about Pookie alert. You can't be fucking me like that. Fuck one way.
Hey,
he is a fucking Pookie.
I need you to answer the question for me before we go any further in this goddamn podcast. And we got a bunch of subscribers watching right now. Are you telling me that you're a Pookie right now and you advocate for the Pookies and the RayRays right now?
No, he's not only a member, he's the vice president.
I stand on truth. My truth is my truth.
But toxic.
Every woman, I'm not gonna commit to every woman. Why the
but
fuck
toxic,
did I lie to you at?
Toxic. Even if it's not, even if it's the truth, bro, you have to accept the fact that there is damage and there's outcomes based on.
Man, I don't believe in that shit. Clear conscience. You know, if back in the day, I ain't got shit. You met me at the Coke kids, 4 baby mamas, and I don't take care of them. And you still choose to fuck with me? Man, listen, man, I ain't, boy. Listen.
You just ain't met the right woman, Toxic. You just ain't met the right woman.
No, I met the right woman. I've been in relationships. I would say, if a nigga told you that, and you continue to fuck with him, I don't want to hear a fuck.
I think Toxic believes in my motto. Toxic, I think me and you agree in the same model. Everybody gets exactly what they deserve. You know what I mean?
You to get what you
everybody gets what they deserve. You know, and I mean,
I believe
that's how I sum up life.
That's
life.
life.
You don't get no more than what you deserve. If you got a Pookie in front of you, you done made some decisions that fell in line with that Pookie that's in front of you. You didn't just You just been teleport into the joint in town that nobody goes to.
Put it like this.
You know?
Put it like this. I've had to show up at Pookie and RayRay's kids' games, buy Pookie and RayRay kids tennis shoes. You know, be a father figure for
Are
Pookie.
you mad?
No.
He sound mad too.
Are you mad?
Hey, hold on, y'all.
Are you mad?
Like a disgruntled employee.
He sound mad.
Ding, right there. Look. Rocket not a Pookie and RayRay. Look, he kisses his daughter right now.
Hey,
Pookie and RayRay to do that right now.
He sound mad to me. Sound mad.
No. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Make it up with God, Rock.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, but my mama done had to buy shoes and provide for children that was conceived by Pookie and RayRay. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about just like my experience with Pookie and RayRay is in very close quarters because he's often been in relationship with women in my life that I absolutely love and adore. And though we hold a woman in that situation has to live with her choices, right? And the outcomes of those relationships. But don't remove the fact away from the dude not fulfilling his responsibility or being what he's supposed to be, not only for that woman, but also those children. Like, and what I'm saying, Toxic, is if you just meet a chick and y'all fool around and y'all have a good time and y'all take some trips and she feels fulfilled in relationship, but for some reason it don't work out, I don't consider that guy a Pookie and RayRay. That guy's not a Pookie and RayRay.
We gonna have fun. I can't promise you I'm gonna be your boyfriend. I don't know the other shit y'all talking about.
But Pookie and RayRay often masquerades as something else.
I don't know about the lies.
Can I ask a question, Rock? Can I ask a question to the stage? Can I ask a question?
Up, man.
Can I ask a question? Is one woman's Pookie and RayRay another woman's high value man?
I know that's fucking right, Britt.
You know what?
I know that.
To be
that's
honest,
fucking.
in some cases, yes, because a lot of women be mad because they be like, "Oh, he wouldn't do that for me," and he left. He did it with another woman. He just wasn't for you, and he wasn't the man for you. You know, like I think that y'all forget that like this Pookie and RayRay situation is really a cycle. Just like you say, women create Pookie and RayRay. Okay, fathers not being there create women being acceptable and ready to accept Pookie and RayRay.
Wake it up, Tootie. Tootie, wake it up right now.
That's all I'm saying. Like
Tootie,
you can't
you speaking
I agree with that.
Hey, Tootie, you get too fucking deep at this point, Tootie. Stop it.
Okay.
Hey, but now, Tootie, you talking about some real shit, and this is the point.
Yeah.
This is the point I'm trying to destroy and eradicate in our relationship in our community. Right? Is that Brent, who is an upstanding man in the community? JJ is an upstanding man in the community. Toxic, an upstanding man in the community. But for some woman, we'll be a Pookie and RayRay.
Hey, Jay, don't do that, Jay.
We'll be a Pookie and RayRay for a season while we getting ourselves together. You know what I mean? Like, that's reality.
Hey,
like, we'll be a Pookie and RayRay, and we need to stop that.
I can't wait to hear it, Toxic.
What's your plot twist at this point?
Do you think all men, one or two, in the Pookie and RayRay their motherfucking self? How about that?
You know what, Toxic? I think you're right. I think everybody got a little bit of Pookie and RayRay in them. You know,
I know that's right.
I said, you know, Toxic. I said a long time ago that I think black women are trying to wear too many hats. You're trying to wear the hat of the independent woman. You're trying to wear the hat of the city girl. You're wearing too many damn hats. I think we're trying to wear too many hats. I think we're trying to wear the Pookie RayRay hat. We're trying to wear the leader hat. We're trying to wear the sophisticated dude. I get it. I think we're getting somewhere now. You know, this is a white thing right here. Where I come in my office in spiritual counsel.
Ding. Ding, ding, ding. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, please. Go ahead, guys.
Hey, but here's
You know
the
what?
deal, Brent.
We got
Hold on, Brock. Let me
That's
say this
down
much. My man Goat said, shout out to Goat. He said, and that's the first time I ever heard it. He said, all men cheat, but all men don't cheat on all women. So I think that kind of falls in line with every guy may have a little Pookie and RayRay in him. You know what I mean?
But here,
it's just a woman that he's
Don't put
dealing
me-
with if it comes out or not.
Don't
hey,
put me
let me
in
say
that
this,
category with y'all niggas.
Brent, let me say this though.
That's my brother.
I think you can go into relationships with women. I've heard this happen. I hadn't actually done it myself, but I heard about it. You go in a relationship with a woman. You're a working man. You got a job and everything. You may be going through a little rough spot, and all of a sudden, she start buying you Jordans, buying you clothes, doing stuff for you, and all that kind of stuff, and you slide into that Pookie role because she's willing to do all the things to create a Pookie.
Rock, that's exactly what I was saying.
Oh,
I
no,
said,
the
all
fuck you
guys
don't
got
go there, Rock. Rock, oh, no, the fuck you don't go there when you say women
Said what
ain't
he said,
supportive
too.
men.
Said
And
what he
so
said.
I'm supportive now. She trying to put him into the role of Pookie and RayRay.
That ain't a
You
role.
know
That's
what?
not a role.
Hold on, Rock, hold on. Why y'all think every Pookie and RayRay is broke?
Wake that up.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Wake that up.
I'm saying she go into the role. She goes in a situation. The woman does, and she makes him an authorized user on her car. She tries to build his credit up. He got a 430 now, but she want him. She love him, and she want him to have a 750. And she starts doing things for him. She starts providing things for him because she wants him to have better. And my point is, if he don't want better for himself, it's not her job as a woman to make things better for him, in my opinion. I wouldn't recommend that to my daughter or any woman that I love.
I agree.
All you full of shit.
You know, it's so interesting that Pookie and RayRay started this conversation as being the villain, but throughout the conversation, they're more like the hero. You know what I mean? It's like
y'all niggas are high-fiving the goddamn Pookie and RayRay at this point, bro.
I mean, Pookie
I love the
and
Pookie, man. Hey, they need
RayRay.
Ladies,
they're needed.
Have a checklist. I can be a good guy. I can have a great business plan. But if I go to Bank of America and I don't meet their loan criteria, I'm not getting a loan. And they don't care about my motherfucking potential. They only care about what my qualifications are today. And if I want to be reevaluated in 6 months, I can apply again. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not what happens in our community.
The bank don't love you though, Rock.
But again, I think
I'm talking about the niggas. I'm talking about the niggas that's laying down with these women. They go out and party every fucking night. They have no motherfucking mindset to be nothing other than what they are doing. That's
okay. Let me. Everybody don't want to be no fucking CEO.
No.
Everybody don't want to. Everybody don't want $1,000.
I'm not talking about being a CEO. I'm not talking about being a CEO. I'm talking about the nigga can't keep a job because he can't goddamn pass a drug test.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He done went to 3 or 4 goddamn jobs, and they got fired from every job because he late for work.
But JJ, I think you got it wrong.
Hold on. He late for work. he get caught with a piss test, and he get fired. Now you got to take care of his ass because he got fired for not passing the drug test, being late for work.
Sam got to take care of him.
Kids.
Calling in.
Living in the trap house.
You know, JJ, you might consider that dude.
Still take care of him.
JJ, you might consider that dude a loser.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Hold on 1 second. And you're a fucking lawyer, and you making 80,000 a year.
more than that, JJ. Lawyers make more than
You know what?
80,000.
95 to 100,000 a year.
Okay.
You got a fucking house. You got a fucking house over there in the white folk neighborhood. He drive his donk over there, sitting on 24. You give him gas money to drive over there.
Okay.
You cook him some goddamn food. You take care of his motherfucking ass.
As you should.
Wash his clothes. You wash his clothes.
Okay.
And he got no job to go to. He ain't looking for a job. He's not looking for a job. He got a criminal record, so he can't get hired nowhere. And all he do is fuck you good.
You know what,
Okay.
JJ?
Okay, hold on with that. What's the problem?
But hold, Toxic.
See,
I'm
don't
gonna double
got no
down on
problem
what
with it. What's the
I'm
problem?
gonna double down on what Toxic just said. Back in Roman times, Julius Caesar said that one of his biggest regret was putting young men into war before they felt the warmth of a woman. You know what I mean? For every man walking the earth, his final destination is the warmth of a woman. Pookie and RayRay just found a quicker way to get there. You know what I mean? They ain't punching nobody's goddamn clock. You know what I mean? They not signing some contract. You know what I mean? They found it the warmth of a woman the same way you do. You know, just a whole lot quicker. You know what I mean? They know exactly what to say. They know exactly what to do. They don't got their stroke game right. Well, all I'm saying, JJ, is our final destination as men. One thing you will never hear men say is that we don't need women. We need women. That's why those buildings are outside. That's why those highways are paved. You know what I mean? Because we need women. You know what I mean? We do everything we do is for the happiness of a woman. Pookie and RayRay just found a quicker way to get there than the average man. Salute to Pookie and RayRay.
Wow.
Let me say I think y'all try to
get
get the Pookie and RayRay a black eye. Y'all get Pookie and RayRay a black eye. And the more y'all talk shit on him, y'all gonna pick because they are needed. They need it. They feel it for the undesirables or for the whoever. If you keep fucking around, I'm a black guy so bad that they don't want to fuck with this type of man no more, you're gonna be a bunch of miserable motherfuckers. Goddamn. Trying to keep pushing this button. You're gonna piss a lot of people off, man. It's needed. In society. Fuck you mean?
Hey,
man, fuck Pookie and RayRay.
You full of shit, Tasha. You full of shit. You gonna advocate. Hey, Tasha, it's already a bunch of hurt ass motherfuckers around here, bro.
I'm advocating for love.
You trying to advocate for these motherfuckers to hurt some more people. So
that woman that want him in just for
hold on,
he just want dick.
So niggas like me and Brent, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have a hard time trying to love these people and break these walls down. You know what I'm saying? Because of what y'all niggas done to them, made them so fucking fucked up that they think that every time a nigga walk out the door, he gonna meet some goddamn hoes and shit when he really just trying to goddamn go to work.
That ain't y'all. The women who fuck with Pookie and RayRay, they don't even fuck with, like, they don't even fuck us. But they don't know.
That's a goddamn lie, Tasha. Because
no, yeah, you right.
Because Tudor just
you right.
Hold on.
Because, you dead ass right, bro.
Yeah, you doing right. Because
you right, bro.
Tudor just said that she messed with a nigga like that before, and she learned her fucking lesson, and she can recognize a Pookie and RayRay from a mile of fucking way. Shout out to Tudor.
All women got to go through it at least once.
Hey, Tudor, shout out to you, girl, because you got smarter, girl. I'm proud of you.
Look, right.
Hey, I want to say right quick before we get off here, I know we probably only going to be on here another 10, 15 minutes, whatever. But if you like to call in and have a comment, you can be live on the air, and we'll take your question to comment. And so just call in if you have a comment. I know a lot of people agree. A lot of people have agreed with me, and they said that I'm absolutely correct in what I'm saying, and I just want to thank y'all for.
You usually are, Rock. You usually are.
Hey, don't lie to his ass.
Give a fuck. Say that right now. I don't give a fuck.
But Brent,
because I've been around life.
I think we skewing the narrative, right? And we making it seem like Pookie and RayRay is a necessary evil in our community. And I don't think there are any necessary evils. I think all evils need to be eliminated and eradicated. If there is a woman out there that feels like their only option is to take care of a man, then that woman is a damage to our community as well. Because men, if we want to advance as a society and as a community, we need strong, determined, purposeful men. And every time that a woman accepts a man who's not strong, who's not determined, who's not purposeful, and who is not responsible, they're propagating a behavior that is destructive to our community.
Hey, Rock.
Absolutely.
Let me.
I got a rebuttal. I got a rebuttal to that, Rock.
Tootie just told you.
Hold on, Toxic.
She just killed your theory. She just killed it.
I got a rebuttal to Rock that I think makes a lot of sense. I posted it on my Facebook a couple of days ago. How do you know true happiness if you ain't experienced suffering? You know what I mean? And so there's a balance of good and evil. We have to have it. Happiness doesn't feel right if you ain't endured suffering. You know what I mean?
We don't have to support it though, Brent.
Whether if we support it or not, we need balance. We need balance.
No.
And as there's people out there who's there to restore you or and support you and be there for you, there's people also out there to tear you down. And what they say, you ain't doing something right if you ain't got haters. You know what I mean? So there's people out there too. So happiness just doesn't, fruit doesn't taste as sweet if you haven't went days without it. You know what I mean?
No, that is
you have to endure suffering.
That's slavery.
You have to.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree.
Talk. You have to endure
mentality.
That's operating from a scarcity mentality.
Hold on,
y'all got it.
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Tootie.
If you have shown good and been good all your life, to feel hate would feel weird. It is not the other way around. We are used to freaking suffering and struggling. That's what we used to. What people not used to is being happy. When they feel happy, they self-sabotage. Because it's not normal. People like to suffer more because that's what we are taught. It's absolutely not true.
I completely agree with Tootie in that that's operating from a scarcity mentality in that you have to suffer in order to appreciate the finer things in life. I don't agree. I absolutely don't agree. I think that I can be kind and loving and toward my daughters and my wife, and my daughters can go out and recognize what kindness and loving treatment is, and they can run from things that are negative and toxic. Like that's how I believe it kind of works. Like
negative and toxic.
Watch this. Often things that are foreign to you are often things that you're scared of and afraid of, and you shy away from. And that's what I want my daughters and my sons, for that matter, to do, is that when they engage in something that's toxic or hateful or spiteful or mean, that they shy away from it. They don't attach themselves to it and try to create relationships with it.
Hey, Rock, I just live in a different type of world in which that I've learned that when you learn how to embrace suffering, you know what I mean? When you go into the gym, Rock, you know you're not doing something until you feel some pain. You don't realize you're making any type of progress until you felt some pain. Any type of who was it? I can't come up with his name, but he said any type of progress is met with resistance. You get
what
I'm
I
saying?
think you
So
hold up,
it,
hold up, Brent.
okay,
Hold up,
Let,
Brent.
let,
y'all got it. Y'all got it.
let him
Let me say
finish, Rock.
this.
That's
I think
bullshit, bro.
what I think he put it in the wrong context. We talking about growth. What you're talking about is growth and development, right? We're not talking about relationships when we're talking about that. Bro, there should be some discomfort with growth
Rock,
and with
relationships ain't
individual
gotta
growth
go
and
through
development.
growth. Relationships ain't gotta go through development.
But you shouldn't have to experience that in order to grow and develop in a relationship. No one, I shouldn't, okay, put it like this. I shouldn't have to slap my wife around for her to know that when I'm nice to her, she should appreciate it. She should be appreciative of me being nice to her, whether she's ever been slapped around or not.
Hey, Rock, you've been married for a very long time. Have
Yes.
you experienced every single emotion on the chart? From sadness to happiness
Absolutely.
to hurt to pain to
Absolutely.
rejoice. You experience everything on the chart, right? So why are you creating this narrative that you only should experience, fruitness,
Because I don't think
fruit
I don't think
and
for 1 minute that I'm in a relationship with somebody who would intentionally try to hurt me or cause me pain. Now, if that happens, I understand it, but I don't think the relationship between me and my wife is about us in a cycle of hurting and causing each other pain like that. Now, we may do it, and we may do it inadvertently by accident. We may have a difference of opinion or something like that. But for 1 minute, if I thought her purpose was to burn the chicken on purpose, then I would leave her today.
Hey,
You know
hey,
what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey, hey, and let me just piggyback on that, bro. We ain't trying to find people to hurt us and make us stronger, bro. We ain't trying to find people to hurt us, hurt our heart, hurt our emotion, hurt our ego, our pride, just to be stronger, bro. We trying to find people to make us happy, to make us feel better, to
that's the
make us,
difference between you and me, JJ.
bro.
I find someone I know they're gonna hurt me at some point.
Yeah, but Brent, but people are people, right? But you don't expect a person to hurt you on purpose, bro. You don't expect that, because if you did, you wouldn't be with them. I'm not gonna meet Tootie, date her just to hurt her, just to make her a stronger black woman.
And the reality is, JJ, a lot of these relationships that are toxic like that come from a place of selfishness, and the person comes in with the motive of extracting resources, getting pleasure. A guy can know that this woman really wants to be in a committed relationship as she gives her body up to him, right? It may not be required initially, but he knows that she wants to be in a long-term committed relationship.
Right.
And he's operating and giving her the illusion that a relationship is on the horizon, when all along he knows, I'm just here to hit that pussy.
I'm gonna tell you some shit right quick, y'all, and then I'm gonna be done because I'm a little bit tipsy, right? I got to hear a woman say a man beat her, and she felt like it showed the fact that he cared. A man beat her, and she felt like it showed that he cared because of his actions. She made these actions normal in her mind. We can't make people that hurt us normal, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
And we can't go around finding anything positive about it, JJ.
We can't, bro. And you know, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, back in the slavery days, people get beat. It was a normal thing. They understood that this is a normal thing. We can't make people that hurt us normal, bro.
You know, so I think we kind of got misconstrued with what I'm trying to say. And I wanted to address something Chrissy Martini said. And you know, Chrissy Martini, she's from Chicago and is a very insightful woman. But she said, I never want to get comfortable with always suffering. I'm not saying suffering is something you should get comfortable with. I'm saying suffering is something you should embrace a part of the process. If you're in this game searching for a relationship, searching for love, and you are afraid to experience heartbreak, if you're afraid to experience people lying, if you're afraid to experience, cheating, if you're afraid to experience all the things that can happen in a relationship, you're in the wrong business. You get what I'm saying? Because all those things may occur, and you endure, and you get through it, and then it will turn into something else. You will learn lessons, but you have to respect the process of suffering being a part of what you want to get to.
Brent,
I agree.
You don't get to.
hey Brent, let me ask you a
You ain't
question.
get where you want to in
Back
life,
to this
Rock. You
Bullshit.
ain't get to where you
shit.
want to in life, Tasha. You
Brent,
ain't
let
get
me
to
ask
without
you a
experience
serious
some form of suffering.
Brent, let me ask you a question. Say you met this lady. She physically, she's everything you want in a woman, right? She has everything you need in a woman, physically. And y'all chemistry is fine. And then you say, hey, let's get into a relationship. And then she tells you, she say, Brent, I just want to be honest with you. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna run up all your credit cards. I'm gonna spend your money. Sometimes you're gonna text me and I'm not gonna answer. You're gonna be looking for me and you're not gonna find me till I want to be found. But after all of that, you're gonna be so much better a person after all that. Would you still date her?
Absolutely not. I think that's a rhetorical question, Rock. But when I'm speaking of Rock, what I'm saying is people often get in relationships with the right intentions. You know what I mean? They want to have something fruitful with this other person. You get what I'm saying? And during those times, things happen. You get what I'm saying? People's mind change, people's feelings change, emotions change, and people end up getting hurt. You
Leave
know,
that person alone at that point.
but what I'm saying but what I'm saying is, if you're looking not to experience anything that's uncomfortable to you, relationships are not the business for you. You get what I'm
Lying,
saying?
Brent, lying, cheating, abusing,
Backbiting, stabbing.
lying, cheating, abusing. You know what I'm saying? Just these shit is a choice. It's an individual choice.
Absolutely.
And lying and cheating is something that the other person don't know about.
Don't agree to.
Don't agree to. I can understand if we came into this situation knowing that this is what's gonna happen to each other. This is a part of what we have to go through. But bro, we don't think about that shit when we fall in love with people. We fall in love with people because they being honest, they take care, they got them protect. All these different things that we want in life. Now shit happens, true enough. But now it's our chance to either stay and deal with this shit or get the fuck on and find somebody that's gonna treat us better. Because guess what? People that been cheated on, beaten on, lied to, all this other shit, bro. They got them leave out of that goddamn shit damaged, bro.
You know what, JJ?
They don't get better. They get worse,
Rocket
bro.
asked me a question earlier. Rocket asked me the question earlier. He said, he said, if a woman came to me, a woman that I was highly attracted to, came to me and said that, hey, in this relationship, I'm going to lie, cheat, and do all these other horrendous things. You know what I mean? Would I still get in a relationship with her? If a Rock, I propose this question to you. if a highly attractive woman came to you and hypothetically speaking that you're single, you know what I mean? If she came to you and said, I'm gonna give you everything you want. When you want sex, I'm gonna give it to you. When you want a hot cooked meal, I'm gonna give it to you. When you want the clothes iron, I'm gonna give it to you. All I ask you to do is do nothing else but short of love me. Could you make her that promise without falling short of it?
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it everything in my
But
power.
no, what I'm saying, no. Could you make her that promise without falling short of it? Could you say you never gonna lie to you? Could you say that you're gonna never cheat on? Could you say you're gonna never do anything that's in compromise to a relationship?
Yeah, certainly.
You're a better man than most.
Shit, I would too, Brent.
You're a better man than most. You know what I mean?
What's the question, bro?
The question is, if a woman told you that she will give you everything that you ever wanted, you get what I'm saying? All you had to promise to do is fall never short of loving her. You know what I mean? Not lying to her, not cheating on her, not abusing her verbally or physically, not do anything wrong. Could you make that promise to her?
Yes.
Well, there you have it.
What's wrong? But I'm saying, well, what's wrong with that?
Well, what I'm saying, JJ, it's a promise you can't make. You get what I'm saying? You know, you might fall short. Relationship goes through problems, and don't mean that it wasn't a good relationship.
But Brent, this is the thing. You can promise because your thoughts is you're not going to do that. You don't go into something saying, all right, I'm going to tell this person this, but I ain't going to be this. That's not right, Brent. That's not right at that point. You been a low down, dirty ass dog ass.
Well, JJ, what I'm saying, JJ, is I never get in a relationship with a person and tell them I never fall short of what they expect out of me. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna fall short. You know what I mean? Our relationship will get tested at some point in time. I'm gonna say something that you may not like.
It may not. Thought process, if your thought process is that right there, Brent,
I think my thought process is pretty realistic.
You need to leave that person alone.
Honest.
Well,
because you ain't ready. Because you ain't ready. Don't nobody want to be cheated on and lied to.
It's not about being cheated on, JJ. It's not about being lied to. It's that
realistic, bro.
I know from dealing with people that people fall short.
Cheating on somebody is not realistic. It's a fucking choice.
Brent,
it's talking about the cheating part.
It's just as realistic.
No, bro, that's what he's talking about. It's a fucking choice.
But Brent, it's just as realistic as her doing everything that I want.
Exactly.
I mean, if you really want to be honest,
everybody don't do that shit.
Ain't nobody really gonna be able to hold up to providing everything that you want, because in all actuality, there are gonna be limitations in what a person is able to do, right? All of us, we're all got our own limitations, but it's what's in our heart that's gonna allow the other person to see who I truly am. You know what I mean? Because if again, like you made it about ironing and cooking and cleaning and all that kind of stuff, but I very well know that if she catches COVID, she may need to lay down and rest for a few days, and she's not gonna be able to cook and clean and provide me everything I want. And I don't want her to.
All I was trying to say, Rock, was I spoke with older couples before. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of dude that asks questions. How did y'all make it this far? And she said, you know what I heard from this couple, a couple of couples, they all give pretty much similar answers. Everything you thought you wouldn't forgive, you end up forgiving. You get what I mean? Everything that you thought that couldn't happen to you happened. You know what I mean?
That's an individual thought process, Brent. Everybody is not the fucking same, bro. You can't damage a person and then think that They supposed to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, forget about that shit and move on, bro. Some people be fucked up for the rest of their life. Some people be fucked up, bro. Some people never get married again because they heartbroken.
Take some vitamins.
This shit is happening, bro. This shit happens, bro. Some people be fucked up behind people, bro.
No, JJ, I'm not denying that.
You know
All
what?
I'm saying that the difference between a couple who makes it,
Y'all see this shit every goddamn day. Y'all see hurt motherfuckers. Y'all hear about it every fucking day. I'm not talking about just women. I'm talking about grown ass men are fucking hurt, and they use their hurt to hurt other people and say hurtful things to other people, bro. This is what people do, bro. That shit is no fucking excuse, bro. Everything is a fucking choice. Hey, check this out. I'm drunk as fuck right now. I go jump in my damn car and drive to the fucking store and end up killing somebody. Guess what? Reality is people get drunk. What does that mean? That don't mean shit to the people that's dead and their family mourning. That don't mean shit to them. I'm drunk. I made a choice. I done fucked up a whole goddamn generation of people because of my choice. Let's be real about this shit. Should nobody hurt you if you doing what the fuck you supposed to do, bro. Now, if they hurt you, it's your choice to stay with them.
You know, JJ, I'm just a different type of dude. Like, you know, shout out to Esquire from Clubhouse. She said I'm kind of like I was socially, you know, different, you know. And I don't know, I just look at it different. You know, when I think of suffering, things happening to you in life, I expect it. I embrace it. I know it's gonna happen at some point in time. I'm okay with it. When it comes, I will fucking get through it. You know what I mean? You know, I don't say that, oh, this is not supposed to happen to me because I'm a good person. You know what I mean? I just understand it. To, you know, I try to understand to us, huh?
Is that stressful to you though?
It's life.
Life is stressful.
Life. I'm not talking about life. No. I'm not talking about life because let me ask you a question. The people that y'all are with, do they accept that same thought process?
Well,
do they?
If they don't,
do they accept that shit that y'all are preaching?
They should.
Well, JJ, if they don't, I don't deserve them, and they don't deserve me. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. That's my point. That's my point. So you got to be real from the jump. Then be real from the jump and put it out on the line. Hey, we're gonna be together forever. Yes. Okay. I may cheat on you. I may lie.
No, see, I ain't at it.
What are y'all talking about then?
Though, JJ, that's not
what are we talking about then?
I'm talking about. I accept disappointment. You ain't gonna like all that.
I'm not talking about disappointment. I'm talking about being disloyal. I'm talking about being
I ain't talking about that part.
Loyal.
I don't know about that part.
Listen what I'm saying. I'm talking about being disloyal. I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, scraping your fucking car in the damn driveway. I'm talking about being disloyal, sucking another man's dick.
Hey, Rock. Hey, Rock. Hold up, JJ. Rock, you had said what the key to marriage was, and you said it many times. Shout out to the Clubhouse. You said it many times in the Sexy Cigar Lounge. Can you remember what you said that you and your wife do in order, that sustains y'all marriage?
I mean, we do several things, but
let me help you out. You said you and your wife pick each other every single day. You don't pick her for tomorrow. You pick her for today. You know what I mean? You pick her for today. You don't pick her for next week. You pick her for today because tomorrow may change. And you may
so
decide not to pick her.
my point is saying that, Brent, is this, is that I have to, and she has to create a space that's attractive for me and her each and every day. I don't want her to live, and I don't want to live in a relationship that's only together out of obligation.
Right.
I want us to be together because we want to be with one another, and we create an environment that she can get up every morning and say, you know what, this is really where I want to be. And then I can get up and say the same thing each and every day. And that and in my opinion, that keeps us in a selfless mindset. Instead of saying what, because there's a lot of things that I can't provide her that she may want. She may want to go to Dubai tomorrow. She may want to travel the world. She may want to, there are things that I can't buy her that she may want. But I still, what I can do to make this relationship worth it for her, based on what I can provide, I'm gonna do it. And neither one of us are perfect at doing that. But I think we both intentional about it, though.
Hey, Rock, I'm not trying to, dig into your marriage or nothing like that. This is just how I see life. You know what I mean? It works for me.
I'm not gonna
I
enter
ain't saying
into
it's gonna work for someone else.
If I felt like okay, how would, just think about this, bro. Just think about this. I may get sick, right? And she may be the person that has to nurse me back to health, right? And and she has to think about, this nigga gonna cheat on me, he gonna lie to me, he gonna fall short of expectations, he gonna spend up all the money, he gonna take from me, but she still gotta nurse me back to health. She has to, in my opinion, for her to want to go through the bad times with me or the tough times with me, she got to believe that I'm not going to do any of those things, and that when I get back on my feet, we going to have a special, loving, caring relationship. You know what I mean? She not nursing me back to my full strength so I can cheat and lie and beat on her and all that shit. Like I understand what you're saying. Like, all those are realistic things that could happen in a relationship. I understand what you were saying. But with that being the case, Brent, I don't believe that that's the kind of relationship I'm in, bro. Otherwise, I would leave.
You know what? And Rock, and check this out. My mom had cancer, right? My daddy was there every fucking day. I got siblings that would tell my dad, hey man, go home and get rest. You know what I'm saying? We'll stay here for the night. Hell no. I'm here. That's the fucking love I want, bro. I don't want to have to guess if my fucking spouse is gonna do something behind my back or leave me here, you know what I'm saying, in the fucking hospital. I got nothing to fend for myself. It's a lot of people that go through that shit, bro. If you never seen this type of love before, bro, you ain't gonna understand it. We gotta stop normalizing bullshit. But we normalize this shit and we just go with it. And we expect for everybody else to jump on board with this thought process that we deserve to be hurt. We deserve to be treated less than what our worth is.
Hey man,
and that shit is not normal. That shit is not normal, bro. It's not normal. And And I hate that for anybody that think that this shit is normal to go through this shit, because motherfuckers get divorces every day. And I'm sure it's finances and motherfucking infidelity. Because niggas out here, when I say niggas, I'm talking about men and women, white, black, Hispanic, brown, or going to prison behind finding out somebody done cheated on them. They suicide because somebody done cheated on them. They getting divorces. They doing all this shit because of hurt. Bro, when you love somebody, bro, they expect for you to go to love them, you know what I'm saying, the way that they love you, bro. I'm not gonna make this shit normal, bro.
You know, JJ Rock, all I'm trying to say is that I don't know how long I got to speak, but all I'm trying to say is that how I do business is that it's not that I'm looking to go get hurt. You know, I'm not looking to suffer through some type of heartbreak, lying, cheating, or whatever the case may be. All I'm saying is that I understand that those things could happen. And when I experience those things, what happens to people when they go through some form of trauma is that it changes their optimism about the future. You know what I mean? When I experience some level of hurt, it doesn't change my optimism about the future. I just wake up, repeat. You know what I mean? I go into my next relationship with the same level of optimism I had in the past relationship. You know what I mean? Because I understand that, hey, every relationship may not work out in my favor. You know what I
That
mean?
makes
But
that makes sense.
I give the same level of effort every single time. You know
That
what I
makes
mean?
sense.
And
That makes sense.
I think that if I allow something like heartbreak or someone lying to me or someone cheating on me or a relationship ending to affect me in a certain way in which I am now pessimistic about the future, I don't think that love is achievable. You know what I mean? I am looking around my back. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to damage my next partner. You know what I mean? I am going to bring them in a relationship with all my baggage, with
I
all my
agree with that.
trauma, and say that, hey, you know, because I went through this, I'm about to take you through this, and you're gonna help me out of this. You know what I mean? And all I'm saying is that, you know, when I experience something, you know, I don't, like I said, I embrace it. I'm like, you know what? This person did what was best for them. You know what I mean? They removed themselves from my life. They hurt me in this certain way where I had to remove myself from their life. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's okay. You know what I mean? I I can go into my next relationship with and do the same level of effort that I gave to the last relationship, only this time it might work. You know, this time it might work. You know, I
Hey,
might get through this shit. You know what I
hey,
mean? We might make it, you know?
shout out to Chrissy. She says, "You make the choice willing to hurt me. Please respect my choice to leave and not want to deal with it." Shout out to her, Brent. I totally agree with that last statement that you
Absolutely.
said. We shouldn't we shouldn't carry that same hurt into some, you know what I'm saying, with somebody else. But the unfortunate thing about life is people people be hurt, bro, and they try to find people to make them feel better, and shit don't work because they still hurt, and that's what's so fucked up about, you know what I'm saying, hurting people is that they they hurt other people behind their hurt. You dig what I'm saying? But
Regardless if they recognize it or not, at that, JJ. Some people don't even
exactly.
recognize that they spewing hurt out to other people.
Facts.
I just think
Facts.
a hurt person's mentality is one of this wasn't supposed to happen to me. I got dealt a bad hand. You know, everything, you know, my mama treated me bad. My first girlfriend treated me bad, so now I gotta go out there and treat other people bad. They didn't embrace the things that happen that typically happens in a relationship. They didn't embrace it. They just like it wasn't supposed to happen to me. Now someone's gotta pay for it.
I think yeah, I'm with JJ. I agree with your last statement, right? And that proves that I mean you're very it actually kind of proves what I the opposite of what you originally said. Because originally I was thinking that you were very pessimistic in your outlook on relationships when you talked about I go in relationships expecting these things to happen. You know what I mean? And I guess I took it the wrong way because I don't think you should expect those things to happen. I don't think you should be surprised when they happen because all those things are possible when you're in a relationship with somebody. But I think you should always have the outlook of and be able to look at your partner and believe in them that they love and care about you just as much as you love and care about yourself. Like that's that's what I, you know, uh, that's my belief in my relationship, and that's what I believe that everybody else's successful relationship should kind of feel and look like. Like the care and concern that you have for one another is the same care and concern that y'all have for yourselves individually, and they're able to live up to those same. And in some cases, I'll even say this, man, that my wife treats me better in some ways better than I treat myself, and I hope that in some cases I do the same. You know what I mean? But I certainly don't expect her to treat me any less than I treat myself. You know what I mean? I expect, I don't expect her to abuse and beat me and and all those kind of things. And if for something, cause though I'm perfect, she's not. And
That's love, bro.
no, she heard me say, though I'm perfect and she's not. No, but the point is neither of us are perfect, and we're gonna fall short in some way, shape, or form. But it certainly was not my intent, you know what I'm saying, to ever hurt her in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And that includes cheating, lying, deception, selfishness, any of those things. That I don't get up in the morning or go into a situation with her thinking, man, let me see how much money I can get out of her bank account today. You know what I mean? Or let me see how much I can get from her without giving the same or being willing to give the same. So uh, I get what you're saying, Brandon, and it seems like you do have a positive attitude as it comes to relationships. You're just talking about you don't let those things damage you and your outlook on relationships. And so we do have an agreement. I said all that shit to say that I agree with your notion that things happen in relationships and the things that happen in relationship A should not affect how you're able to love the person in your next relationship.
For sure. And as we wrap this thing up, being being 2 hours in, bro.
Oh
Uh,
man, that was quick.
Longest
man,
show ever.
I'm talking about a quick 2 hour, but I think it was some substance into it, man. Um, I wanted to to give my folks a chance to, what I'm saying, give some ending comments, man. Uh, we got Tootie. What you gotta say, Tootie, before we wrap this thing up? I appreciate you joining, by the way, Tootie.
You welcome. I would just say, y'all don't be scared to love folks. Just give it your all. Don't be afraid of nothing. Don't go in wishing for the bad, hoping for the worst, or whatever the case may be. We all deserve love, and That's it. That's all.
Appreciate it, too. I got my brother Brent. What you got to say before we wrap this thing up, Brent?
Hey JJ, I just appreciate you allowing me on the stage and to share my thoughts. And I just try to spread words of encouragement out there. I know we live in a world in which relationships ain't at abundance, marriage ain't at abundance. And I just try to give people the encouragement they need to survive those relationships and make it through and get to a better day. I think whether if you're a Pookie or RayRay, I think that, through some encouragement, and some positive reinforcement that you could get to a successful relationship. So I don't count anybody out. I think we're all just in this world trying to heal together. And, I appreciate you welcoming me to the stage, JJ. And, it's the People's Champ, Saint_Brown, on all social media platforms.
Hey, Rock, if you can, give me that definition of a Pookie or RayRay again.
Man, I may have lost. I lost it, but it's basically someone who is not productive, unfaithful, not committed, and they often are criminals. And
What
what
about
the
the
hell to
dread?
say? Huh?
What was the?
What
Yeah,
about
that's what I was about to say.
What about the dread?
Oh yeah. They're ghetto dreads. That's what they
So,
are.
so all Pookie and RayRay have dreads? They all have
No.
dreads?
Dreads
Ghetto
are
dread.
just a kind of person. A dread is. But
Yeah.
this is what I want to say, JJ, and this is what
Yes,
I
sir.
came in the conversation on this platform right here. I believe the women in our community have a responsibility to putting Pookies and RayRays out of business. If the women in our community raise their standards, Pookies and RayRays will not have any couches to lay on, any women to hurt, or anything like that. Because Pookie and RayRay, though he may present as a good guy or whatever, but once you peel the onions back, you're gonna see the unfaithfulness. You're gonna see the selfishness. You're gonna see the irresponsibility. You're gonna see the fact that he hasn't done anything in his life to build himself up or live up to, you know, the character of a upstanding man. And if if women in our community reject men like that, then those men will cease to exist, will potentially cease to exist, or they all will be under your nearest bridge or living in your nearest homeless shelter, and they won't have any place. They won't have any place to harbor or live or exist. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to blame women, but I don't think they should provide any comfort to any men that show the characteristics or Pookie and RayRay.
Hey, brother, I just want to thank you. I want to thank Brent, Toxic, especially Tootie, for coming on. I think that this is one of our dopest shows. Hey, man, good subject, good content. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share, and be ready for the next show coming up. So with that said, peace out.